G'day guys, what is going on? Welcome to a new episode. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today the R33 finally gets a brake upgrade, so that way when we go to the hills with all this new power, we definitely need better brakes up front. I've got new rotors to put in. These are the rotors I've got. These are the DBA T3 4000 series, so these are a direct replacement. So as soon as you take out your old brake rotors, you just slide these ones on. And when you slide your new brake rotors on, you definitely want new brake pads. I originally ordered Project new brake pads, but they weren't going to come in for another 3 weeks. So I got the next best thing, Intima brakes. I'm going to be putting these brake pads with the new rotors, so I can't wait to try out these new brake pads. And I'm also going to show you guys how to bed in your new brake pads as well. All right, let's go install the new brake rotors and brake pads and we'll go for a test drive. All right, dudes, I'm going to show you all the tools that you need to do this job. So you need a 90mm socket with the ratchet. You're going to need brake cleaner. Get a clean rag, clean all this rotor, and then we're going to use this wire wheel because behind here there's a hub, and I know that hub is going to be rusty just by telling the condition of this. Definitely that hub is rusted, so we're going to just use this to quickly clean up the rusty surface. And then behind the caliper, I'll show you guys behind the caliper, there is a 19mm bolt somewhere down here, and then there's one up here in that spot right there. Once you take out those two bolts, you'll be able to take the caliper off. But first you got to take the brakes off. So what you do with the brakes, there's a clip right here. See this long clip? You take this clip out and then you slide these two pins out. You just slide them out and then take off this part here, this bracket. And to get the pins out, you can either just pop a screwdriver through this section here. There you go. Slide that sucker out and then this bracket will come straight out. So just remember where everything goes. Said we're not going to use a screwdriver, you're going to use a flathead to wiggle right in there, break that piston pressure, and then we can slide the brake pads out. Yeah, you can already see the difference. See how it's already breaking free? You just got to bend that shit in and then you can grab the brake pad and slide it out. Good. Come on, let's go. There we go. Still a lot of meat on it, but look at those grooves. You can tell it's wearing down. Wonder what brand these are. Yeah, I can't read that. And I should let you know, when you put your new brake pads in, you definitely have to compress these pistons a lot more. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one side of the piston in and flex this part in with the flathead again. Just flex it in as much as you can, and then the new brake pad should sit in pretty flush. Use like a mini breaker bar. Grab your 19mm. Come underneath, there we go, there's one right there, and then put some weight on it. Oh shit, that was actually loose, what the hell? When I last did this job when I was younger, these things were so tight, and that was barely tight, man. Holy crap, luckily I'd noticed that. Ooh, really smashed my knuckles in the concrete. I was like, ugh. It is a bit of a puzzle, you gotta like kind of wiggle it around, especially putting it back in as well. It's gonna be a pain. Come on, there we go, and this should slide just straight off. Ooh, look at that, look how rusty that shit is. I just knew it, man. I just knew it. Just by looking at the condition of this rotor, I just knew the hub was going to be that rusty. Luckily I got the wire wheel, so grab some brake cleaner and the wire wheel and we'll clean this up. Alright, so that's the best. I'm going to get it clean. Now it's time to put the rotor on. Brake cleaner, spray some like this, and then we're going to go to the rotor and clean up the surface. There we go, like that. Just rub it all around. Make it all nice and clean with the brake cleaner. And then we're going to do it to the other side as well. So we're going to flip this over and do the same thing. You just want to make sure this is all perfectly clean. Slide it on like that. I'm gonna grab the brake caliper. Just try not to scratch the rotor too much. Look at that, dudes. I'm so happy with this now. The brake rotor's gonna look so good with the wheels back on. That's sick. That looks so good. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it this way, and then I'll show you guys how to install the brake pads, because it's gonna be very tricky to do, but I'll show you guys how to get there. When you do this job, putting the caliper on, it's a lot of puzzling to put it back into position, trying to get the bolts back into the thread. I don't know why it was so difficult this time around. I'm not going to have time to do the other side. I'm just going to quickly put all this together, show you guys how to do the brake pads, do the other side, and then we'll break in the new brake pads. Alright, so before you put the brake pads in, make sure to check both the brake pads. One's got these two clips here, one doesn't. The ones with the two clips go at the back. The ones with the no clips go at the front. Grab the brake pad with no pins at the bottom, should slide in pretty simple. There we go, slide that in about there. Now this side, the brake pad with the two clips will go here, but they're not going to fit because the pistons need to be compressed. So what we do is, come on you motherfucker. Oh yeah. Alright, going to make sure it's all flush. Wrap this like this, put this guy down, this pin in like this. This tells me this side needs to be pushed in a bit more. And there we go. There we go. Grab your flathead, make sure the two holes on the end of the pins there sitting straight up. So that way when we grab this bracket here, put it in like this, put one side in. Now that you got your bracket back in, check it, make sure it doesn't come loose. Make sure this is secured and that should be good to go so the brake pads will not slide out of place. As much as a pain it was to get the caliper on the rotor, that was the only issue with this job. Look how sick the rotors make my car look now. Damn, that looks so good. With the black and silver logo, with the Nissan and the caliper, the new rotors. Damn, that looks so good, guys. I'm really happy with this. I don't have time to film for the other side, so I'm going to quickly smash out the other side. As you can see, I already accidentally scratched this paint. No matter, I'm just going to quickly grab some paint and touch up this. But for now, this side is done as well. Brake pads are in, all tightened down. All I have to do is put the wheel on. Oh, it looks so good, man. And I already said it, but fuck yeah. I'm so happy with this. Makes my car look a whole lot better. So I'll show you guys the other side. Hello. Hell yeah, man. So much better. I've got everything together. Doing the other side was also a pain in the ass, trying to get that caliper back over the rotor. What this brake pad company said to do is we're going to drive to 60 kilometers 3 times, 300 meter distance from each. As soon as we hit 60 kilometers an hour, we're going to slow down, but don't come to a complete stop. Do that 3 times, then we're going to go to 70 kilometers an hour, do that twice, then we're going to come home, let the brake pads cool down, and then my brakes should be perfect. Because tomorrow I'm going to take the car out to the hills, so there'll be another video of my car being out the hills. I can't wait to try out the new brake setup and the rotor, see how they feel in the mountains. So let's go to this spot and break in my brake pad. What we're going to do is we're going to get to 60 kilometers an hour and slow down. Oh, fuck off, seagull. So at 50, get to about 60. Chill at 60, slow down. Don't come to a complete stop. Then we'll do it further up. Do it again. Alright, sweet. And then do it for the 3rd time. So get to 60, slow down, don't come to a complete stop. Perfect. Now we're going to go to another spot and do it at 70 kilometers an hour. So once you're done wearing in the brake pads, make sure to check the rotor for anything unusual like weird scorings or anything. As I can see on the brake rotor, I can tell exactly where the brake pads are doing their job. So there's no signs of scoring, no unusual marks, no squeaking, no nothing. So I think I've bedded in pretty good. Tomorrow I'm going to the mountains, so I can't wait to try this out tomorrow. So you guys are going to see me driving this car in the hills for once. Can't wait to try out this new brake setup. It should feel good. On the way to the mountains, I'll continue bedding in just a little more as well. But for now, they felt really good. They felt nice. Nice pressure on the brake pedal as well. I can't wait to try these out. I know I've said it a million times, but I'm so happy with the way these things look, man. Like, alright guys, hope you enjoyed me installing these DBA brake rotors and the Intima, I can't even say the name properly, Intima brake pads as well. It does feel great when I took it for the test drive, so tomorrow when I go to the mountains, I'm going to put these rotors and brake pads to the real test. This job isn't really hard to do. The only thing that's annoying is putting the brake caliper back onto the rotor. For some reason, it was like a Rubik's Cube. Everything else was easy to do. With the method as well of using the screwdriver to pop the piston back in, just make sure to put a rag around the screwdriver so you don't like completely scratch into the brake rotor, because you just want to use a bit of pressure to push that piston in so you can slide the brake pads in. So I hope this video is very helpful for you guys. If you know anyone that wants to do this to their car, make sure to share this video to your mates so that way they can see what they can do to put brake rotors and new brake pads into their car. And I've also got very exciting news for the CKJ channel. I got a new part to install in the R33 from a company. We're going to do a video on that very soon. Just waiting for them to hit me up when I can post it. I can't wait to show you guys. I've been wanting to do this for my car for a while, but I've been skeptical on doing it. But this company is like legit, so I can't wait to actually install this kit. The car feel brand new again. It's going to feel better for drives as well. Also, Clutch Kick Junkie stickers, there's only about 10 stickers left, so jump on them, because once they're all gone, I'm going to start making new stickers, and then I'm going to start printing t-shirts, and then if they do well, we're going to start printing long tees like these, and then we're going to do some hoodies as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out with the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Catch you guys later.